The aim of this committee at the end of the day is to ensure that employment are not done in closed doors. Is to ensure that advertisement of vacancies are made so that people of this country, citizens of this country who have no godfathers will be able to have access to apply and equally try their luck, as well as determined whether there is balance in your institution to make recommendation in the future employment. You should correct those wrongs that exist within those organizations. And in view of this, you have to give us that. And again, staff leaves at the service. You have retirement every year. What are those gaps that exist in terms of retirement? We want to know the number of, not even the names of the people that leave the service, the vacuum in terms of your personal cost, so that it will help the committee to ask the budget office, Ministry of Budget and Planning, to do the needful by allowing you to recruit to cover those gaps. Where money are appropriated and the money is nowhere to be found, the National Assembly too will trace who are in custody of such personnel costs that have been existing and been budgeted for annually. So I think we may not have the strength to go through this, but I see the CMD raising up his hand. Maybe you have that summary elsewhere, and you will kindly direct us. Otherwise, we will do the needful. More so that we have summoned all the federal medical centers to appear today. So we commend you for respecting the people's instruction. It is the Nigerian people that are summoning the agencies, not the National Assembly. We are representing the Nigerian people. So for you to have been here among the several and so many federal medical centers, we commend you. And perhaps we will understand with you. But let me yield the floor to you again to hear what you want to say.
To make submissions with regards to recruitment and personnel issues, we were able to make the submissions accordingly. I would like to say that Federal Medical Center Abuja actually started initially as Federal Staff Clinic, thereafter became the Federal Staff Hospital, and in 2013 it became the Federal Medical Center. And thereafter some expansions started taking place, both in terms of infrastructure, facilities, services, and also training. So with that in mind, there's actually need for not just infrastructure and equipment, but also personnel. In line with request of this committee, we have made submissions, and accordingly, we have a table of contents that can direct the presentation of this submission. We have nominal roles for 2015, 2016, 2017, and then 2018 there was a recruitment, so the recruitment documents and also the nominal role for that year was also attached. Then 2019, we have staff nominal role. There was no recruitment for that year. 2020, we had recruitment, and we attached all the documents and also the nominal role. 2021, similarly, there was recruitment, and also 2022. So the document is here before us, sir, for consideration. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. We adopt your submissions. Honorable members, we have a comprehensive, if I am allowed to use that word, submission with table of content and pagination of all the requested documents from the CMD, Chief Medical Director of Federal Medical Center Abuja. And we have no constraint, we have constraint. Our last two engagement was very interesting because there was analysis of nominal role, summary analysis of nominal role from all the agencies that appear before us. That gave us a clear direction of our engagement with those agencies, and it equally pinpoints where we need to make some certain corrections going forward if there are opportunity for recruitment. So the mistake is from the committee that we were unable to communicate you to give us summarized version of your nominal role indicating state by state and local government representation. Because federal character provision is not only the provision of Act establishing the Federal Character Commission, it is equally the provision of the Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria that employment must adhere to federal character. So I think it will be difficult for members, in as much as you have one of the most beautiful submissions, we must recognize that. Having put together a table of content and you have equally paginates where we should trace those table of content, but we don't have the summary to go through this nominal role and begin to know how is the strength.
To the distribution by states, we were able to present that in this submission, in all the recruitments that we have made. Of course, we are not able to distribute it based on local governments. Yes, sir. So the presentation based on states, this summarized version, has been made for each of the recruitments that have been done within this period. We were unable to present based on local government, though.
I think that one is useful to us, since you have equally done it based on each recruitment that is for the benefit of you are here, since you are insisting when was the first employment, not the last recruitment from?
First was 2018.
2016?
2018.
Which page? Analysis of your manpower from 2015 till date. I think you only did that of a situation where you did recruitment.
Yes,
we need, as Federal Medical Center Abuja, in addition to those analyses you have done, what is the nominal representation state by state? Yes, it's good you have done the one you did recruitment, but your entire staff, tell us how many are from Abuja, how many are from Nasarawa, how many are. So that will simplify, and equally tell us how many staff leave the service and the personnel cost, the cost implication of those personnel that left the service, so that we will know how to assist you to cover those gaps. But what the biggest thing is, we will want to do this together with all the other federal medical centers. Do us a favor, since you are here, to communicate to liaise with the clerk. It is very unfortunate that our secretariat, only the clerk seems to do what he can do. I say my mind sometimes public. Otherwise, it is not at this venue that the secretariat will begin to try to keep in touch. If you know federal medical centers are appearing today, before we come here, you need to reach out to their leadership and do the needful. So do us a favor and collaborate with them. We cannot give, we don't have time. So Federal Medical Center, wherever they are in Nigeria, today is Wednesday, tomorrow is Thursday. They should be here on Friday. We have to sit on Friday. They should be here on Friday by 10. Help us reach out to them. If they don't come, we will deal with you and those that come to go. Then the rest, you will face the consequences. They should ignore any other invitation date in newspaper or whatever. All the federal medical centers and the university teaching hospitals, let them come here on Friday by 10 a.m. Please, members, let's take them all at the same time. It's more, thank you for coming. We appreciate.
Let me me first congratulate you on your appointment, election, and subsequent appointment to this committee. We are from the National Postgraduate Medical College of Nigeria, located in Ijaniki in Lagos. I'm Fatiwa Rogundade. I'm the college registrar.
And I'm Elizabeth Akpabio.
Do solemnly swear that the evidence I shall give before this committee and all the documents that I will present before the committee shall be the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. So help me God. Thank you.
During this period, the first in 2019, and the second in 2021. The nominal rule has also been presented. All the approvals are in the attached document. From a staff strength of 128 in 2015, we have only increased to 154 in 2023. On the state-by-state allocation, we have the detailed list of all those that are employed and their respective states, and they cut across the entire length and breadth of Nigeria. Unfortunately, we have not summarized according to exact numbers, but even within a few minutes, we could do that if we are so requested, sir. Thank you very much, sir.
No. Before the waiver, the last 4 pages of your document, there is a graphic representation of the defect in your agency before you obtain the waiver. This is what I'm talking about. Because you are coming from Lagos, you equally have similar agencies that are supposed to be here. You have similar institutions, or you only have one that existed in Lagos?
For the National College, we have only one in the entire country, sir.
Okay. That's why we will take you, so that we will not have problem in times of you are coming back here. Since you have given us something, at least a bit members, this is what I am referring to. The last 4 pages of their document, you will see a graphic representation there, where Abuja, FCT, Taraba, Enugu, Rivers, Kebbi, Ogun, Ebonyi, Kano, Oyo were the least represented in your proportion of representation. Then you apply for waiver to recruit how many in 2019? In 2020?
In 2021, we applied for a waiver to recruit 37.
And it was granted to you?
We were granted 37, yes, sir.
37.
But we were only able to employ 22.
Okay. Why does your employment did not address your graphic representation of the deficiencies? Because if Abuja was the least, Taraba, Enugu, Rivers, Kebbi, Ogun, Ebonyi, Kano, the recruitment exercise need to address those deficiencies. Those states that are underrepresented should have been the states that will be given more opportunity. But in your list of recruitment, I have not seen it second to the last page and the last page. It hasn't addressed the issues you used to obtain the certificate of waiver. Were you the accounting officer of the agency before this recruitment in 2021?
In 2021, yes, I took over. I actually assumed office in 2021.
And you presented over the recruitment?
I presided over the...
I yield the floor to members to ask questions if you... At least I have guided us with some errors there.
But looking at your document, the recruitment does not reflect character index balance. He only recruited from few states. And 2021, you secure a waiver to recruit, which you did. This is your document, does not reflect the long list and the short list of those that apply before you eventually select. I use the word select those that picked. Also, it does not reflect the report of the recruitment exercise signed by you, by the head of service, and by the representative of the federal character in that exercise. This committee will need those documents. Long list, short list, the report of the recruitment exercise signed by you, by the board member, by the head of service, and by the representative of the Federal Character Commission. Thank you very much.
That employment in the recruitment exercise carried out in 2019 and 2021 cut across the length and breadth of the country, Nigeria. I want to disagree with you, Mr. DG, because having looked at your submission here, from the recruitment you have done in 2019 and 2021, there is no single person recruited from the entire Northeast geopolitical zone. I don't know what could be the basis for that. Thank you.
As at 19 June 2023, does not carry the statistics, the manpower statistics, as at the same date. I don't know why, because if you check the nominal row and you check the manpower statistics, you discover that some states are not represented as at this nominal row. So want to know why, and why you didn't attach the manpower statistics for the current nominal row. Thank you.
Because of the, we should be fair to you. I was considering your distance to see if we can manage going through your reports to outline where there are errors where you should go and adjust. But it seems too that the members are right to ask those questions. Try your best to respond to those questions in the most modest way so that we see where we can advise you at the end. You go and make proper representation, and perhaps if we, the committee, so wish to summon you here again or to be satisfied with your response, go ahead.
We have the number of applications, and we have the number of those shortlisted, and we have the number of those employed. They are on different pages. I'm sure, I'm sorry it wasn't paginated, but we could be able to point out the respective pages. As much as possible, positions were advertised. Nigerians from all states applied. Interview was conducted, and they were shortlisted, and some of them were eventually found appointable. On the document that needs to be signed by the chief executive, the federal character, and the representative of the board, by the grace of God, we'll be able to add that to the next set of documents when we're presenting it. On the manpower statistics for the latest nominal role, it's actually the state of origin of every employee is clearly stated in the nominal role.
What we have seen that, yes, all the details you have provided of each and every employee in your agency. But what we are saying is, you have not summarized the number of employee per state. You need to give us one-page summary stating 36 states of the Federation, including FCT. How many does each state have in your entire nominal roll? And that is why Right Honorable Jajiri pointed out to you that in the whole of Northwest, in the Northeast, in the last, he is only using Northeast as a case study, but if you go to other geopolitical zones, you will equally see the defects there. So it is only if you provide us with that summary of state by state nominal representation, not the names of the person from each state, Just tell us the summation of the number of people per state. If Plateau have 20, tell us 20 Plateau. If Zamfara have 0, indicate 0. The purpose is to know, for you to know the deficiency that exists in your agency. 2, for us to know the kind of recommendation going forward. We will tie the hands of your agency in making sure that you address those deficiencies if you are allowed to do recruitment. So I think you need to provide us with those information and their local government of origin. Just a summary, so that the interaction will be, in addition to other documents that honorable members requested for.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. Thank you very much, honorable members. We're for junior staff. And typically...
Yeah, it is the host community that are supposed to...
Typically, majority of junior staff, we do not want them, they won't even apply for places...
When you give us the summary, we will see it there.
Thank you, sir.
Whether it's the majority of when you do recruitment, that an entire geopolitical zone have not one single slot, it's funny, because your member is here, Lagos. I know there are people, Lagos is one of the good examples for Nigerians to follow, because you come from another state, you contest for a deputy governor in another state, and you are a member tomorrow in Lagos. They don't care. They are, as far as they are concerned, they are Nigerians. So in recruiting the Geno staff too, you could have people from the people that can fix those capacity from those areas. So don't go there. Just give us, let's see how we can correct the wrongs. I think you need to come back here on Monday.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you. Give us the details. We are not disturbed. We have challenged our secretariat to keep in touch. We have done the publication today. We have given reference and the page of where those publications are. So no agency have any excuse for not appearing before us. Whether our letter reach you, we have used the media to reach out to you. So they should buy the newspaper publication of today, particularly the Daily Trust and The Nation. They will see our invitation and date of appearance on those. While those that have defaulted that we have not published their name, it means the committee have already taken decision about them. Thank you. Members, can anybody move for the adjournment of today's? Any agency?
Abu Jafaru Gamboleko, member representing the Stafa Balewa Bogoro Federal Constituency of Bauchi State. Having exhausted the business of the day, I call for adjournment of this meeting till tomorrow.
You move for adjournment.
I move for adjournment of this meeting till tomorrow, 10 a.m. I so move.
Aye. Those against, you say nay. The meeting, the investigative hearing is hereby adjourned till tomorrow, 10 a.m., please. Thank you.